Pathways Care Farm is quite a unique place, really. It's an amazing piece of countryside, beautiful farmland and a lake, lovely buildings, fantastic animals. We grow great vegetables. Lots of farms do that, but we're right on the edge of town. You could see over on the left over there is the new link road that runs from Lowestoft town out towards James Paget, and we border that road, and on the other side is Yarmouth Road, which leads you straight to Tesco's. So we're a stone's throw from Tesco's. Incredibly accessible, which is unusual for a farm, and particularly unusual for a care farm, as most of them are slightly more rural. You can see it's a nicely laid out, very inviting place. We have lots of different animals. You'll get to see some of those as the film goes on. There's a market garden where we grow vegetables. We've got gardens where we grow flowers. The animals are one of the main attractions, but they're not the main part of our work. The work is very much split between gardening and animals, but we also like to just enjoy the countryside. On the site, it's 13 acres, and we've got a beautiful reservoir with birds and ducks on it all the time. We've got a bird hide you can see down there on the left. We've got polytunnels where we grow things. We've got lovely countryside walks around the paddocks. We've got woodland walk areas, and we have a sensory garden and an orchard. It's quite a variety. There's always something interesting to do. We look after people with mental ill health, with learning difficulties or dementia, and referrals come either through social services or mental health or GPs or self-referral. We're very interested in looking after anyone who would benefit from coming to our service. This video will give you some testimonies from individuals who have been and have used the services, and I hope you enjoy it.
I have autism, a diagnosis for autism and anxiety and depression. So I like coming here because it gives me like structure, which is good for the autism, and fresh air and exercise as well. That's good for the mental health. Like before, I was nervous about coming in on my own, but the people here, but the people here are so friendly and welcoming, and then I've been being able to like come in on my own, without my mum or Graham escorting me, and I think it has helped me, feel the with the whole lockdown again. It's definitely given me like structure to help me know that that's helped to reduce the anxiety.
It has. It's given me a sort of backup team. You can feel very alone when you're dealing with a child with difficulties. So they've been supportive to me as well. It's good to know. It's good to know they're here and they understand, and it gives me a break. So it does help. Yeah.
And seeing somebody like a big strapping 6-foot chap who's got autism holding a little guinea pig in his hand with just pure joy on his face, and watching somebody who has been affected by a stroke and has only got the feeling in one arm, so there he is cleaning out the goats' pens with such purpose. And then a chap with dementia who now can't talk very well, and he sees his name written down on a piece of paper and says, "That's me." And we also mustn't forget the carers of these people. That's most important, because they also are vulnerable, and it's a bit of respite for them, for their loved ones to come to the farm to be looked after. And it's also just being at one with nature and enjoying seeing things grow, seeing the animals, and just being part of a community.
I've been a long-time customer of Norfolk and Waveney Mental Health, and that's no longer. I now see them, perhaps I go and see my care coordinator once every 3 or 4 weeks, and I'm not going to go on about the farm too much. However, the farm has played a key role in that, and being here has played a key role. I've done hundreds of hours of therapy, which I'm glad are over with now, and even all those hundreds of hours of therapy, they can't add up to the positives of, say, 4 weeks on the farm. I'm on a lot of medication, so waking up in the morning is a battle in itself. You feel very sleepy. I'm on antipsychotic drugs, I'm on all kinds of medication, but knowing that the farm is here gets me out of bed and gets me dressed, gets me washed just about, and I'll be at the farm. If somebody had have shown me back then that I would be sitting here now saying this to you, looking in the camera, having the confidence of sitting here, not having the things I saw play constantly on reel in my head, what's that worth? That's saving a life. It's worth, because I'm not going to lie, I was thinking very seriously about taking my own life. The care farm isn't just for people with mental health problems. It isn't just for one type of person. It's a broad church, and I think wider society could learn a lot from projects like this.
What has worked well for me is still keeping some sort of a routine. Like, I've been coming here on a Wednesday, and that's still sort of a link to normal life. So that's helped me. Not having things the same hasn't helped me out. I'm not very good with change, and obviously as there's been a lot of upheaval, and even the little things like having a queue at the supermarket and people avoiding you on the pavement, they've been sort of difficult. I haven't much like that, but everybody's had that, so. But yes, I have enjoyed just keeping some of my normal things, what I do. And it's made me realise how much in my life, how much excess there is that I don't actually need or use or want, or, after this, it's made me look at the things that matter and look at the things that are important. And people have been the best thing that's happened to me over COVID, be it a phone call, be it coming here, be it a video call. Just contact with the outside world has helped, because mental health can sometimes be quite a lonely place anyway. But with the COVID, it was even lonelier sort of thing, but having regular contact with people helped me a lot.
I think animals for me have always been safe, in the context of kind of humans unsafe, animals safe. So it's nice to be able to kind of just have that bit of safety and be out and just kind of allowed to be me. Animals either like you or they don't, and there's no kind of fakery, and it's just nice to be around that and have that safety.